Hey, Liv Conlon here, 7-figure home staging business owner and founder of STAGERBOSS. And I'm often asked, how do I make money in my home staging business in 2024? We turn over 7 figures a year, and I thought I'd break down how we do that, what sort of services we offer, and how you can do it too. Now, the issue with wearing an off-the-shoulder top is that you look naked in a video if you don't get, at least a part of it in. So maybe I'll do like one-shouldered. So let's get this out of the way before we get started. I always get the turnover police come after me when I say I've done 7 figures of turnover revenue each year. People go, turnover's vanity, profit's sanity. Yep, totally get that, totally agree. However, doing 7 figures in sales is quite a big thing. Only 1% of female founders have done that so far. And so, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. It is a big achievement. And if you're at that 7-figure mark, then come to me and let me know and we can have a chat about profit margins. The 7 figures in turnover is big. So when I launched the Property Stagers, the original service that we launched with when I was 16 years old was our flagship service, all the staging properties for sale. And we offered only that service for around 18 months. And the reason that we offered that was because I basically noticed a gap in the market. My mum had been selling her property, it sat in the market empty, nobody was purchasing it. I decided to stage it. After being on the market for 3 months, I ultimately sold in 3 days. And I realized, cha-ching, this could help a lot of people and this could be a great business idea. So we originally launched offering solely the service of staging properties for sale. So what is staging for sale? Staging for sale is when you stage a property that's completely empty that is about to go onto the market. And by staging that property, you take an empty space, you furnish it with furniture, soft furnishings, artwork, lamps, everything that makes that property come to life and shows the space and the lifestyle that's on offer. So the structure of this service is that the client will pay you to stage their property. What they're paying you for is the stage itself, but also renting that kit. Now, I suggest renting it for 6 weeks. Once the property is sold or the client requests that the furniture is moved, you then move that kit onto another property and you can stage and stage and stage. You can build up a whole stock of kits and have, like we do, 30 properties staged at any one time. This is how you can scale from zero. That client pays you up front. You can buy and buy and buy your kits, and then every time you rent them out, it's pretty much all profit in your pocket. I've also done some really in-depth trainings on what this looks like from a financial point of view, so you can see how you can easily scale to 6 figures in a very short space of time. So I'm gonna link that video now, go check it out if you're really interested in building this as a business. So staging properties for sale was our flagship signature service to begin with. It still makes up a big part of our revenue today. At any given time, it probably makes up between 40 to 50% of our day-to-day business. But there is also another service that creates the other 50% of the property stager's income. And no, it's not my cocktail making services or skills. It's a completely different service, still based in the home staging industry. The second service that makes up pretty much the other half of our business is furnishing properties for serviced accommodation and also HMOs. So let me give you a breakdown on what SA and HMO is. So an SA, also known as serviced accommodation or a serviced apartment, is like a short-term rental property where you would see on places like Airbnb or Booking.com, where you book to stay by the night. Now, these properties, of course, need to be furnished. So this is why I love this service, because you can't rent out one of those properties without furniture. But it's also a much larger service in the sense of someone is going to be living in this space. So you need to provide everything from, the sofas right down to the teaspoons. So it is like a much larger service in the sense of the quantity of what you need to deliver. And with that, the client will not rent that kit from you, they will buy it because people will be living there. Now, a HMO is known as House of Multiple Occupancy. So you could think of this like student accommodation or a property that is rented out where the rooms are rented individually on a long-term basis. Most of these are rented out furnished, and we offer it that service. By the way, I just started recording and look at this mirror. It's almost like a halo around my head. Bringing you the home staging angel. In all seriousness, I absolutely love this service because it's a different business model to staging for sale. I love that staging for sale is like a rental service that brings in that continual monthly income. And then I love that the SA and HMO model is like you can build in that profit and know exactly, because basically you buy the item, sell them with a profit margin on top. So this takes us up to the other 50% of our income, and I love staging projects like this. We do pretty large projects as well, of 25, 45, 50 apartments. Actually, the largest property we've staged is 169 apartments. So that is what our income is made up of in 2024, staging for sale, and then also our furniture packs for service accommodation and HMO properties. So if you want to know more about how to build this into a profitable, thriving home staging business, we've got a ton of free trainings here on our YouTube channel. But I also have a 5-part mini course completely free for you, over 3 hours of training on how to launch your home staging business. All you have to do is go to the link below to sign up, get access to that training. It'll take you around 3 hours and it'll change your life. And PS, I'm not naked. See you in the next one.